Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We got 9 matchups on this NBA slate today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action here. And yeah, guys, we'll hop in it. 9 matchups, pretty busy slate today. Starting with the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Indiana Pacers. Clippers opening up as a 3.5-point road favorite. The over-under at 230.5. Clippers coming into this matchup 21-16, 20-17 covering the spread. The Pacers 19-17, 21-15 covering the spread. Head to head, the Clippers are 6-4. Don't really see any major injuries here. Clippers coming off a Boston loss. Pacers 4-1 in their last 5. Playing pretty well, but the Clippers are 6-1 against the Pacers, 6-1 covering against the Pacers. They've been very good against Indiana here, and as long as Kawhi and Paul George are playing, I'm gonna take the Clippers -3.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Brooklyn Nets versus the Charlotte Hornets. Nets opening up as a 7.5-point road favorite with the over/under at 225. Nets coming into this matchup 23-12, 18-17 covering the spread. The Hornets 10-26, 16-18-2 covering the spread. Head to head, the Nets are 6-4 in their last 10 meetings. Brooklyn, yeah, they're on a 10-game winning streak right now. They're probably the hottest team right now. They're playing great. 6-0 on the road right now. 6-2 covering the spread. Yeah, Nets are just on another level right now. Give me Nets -7.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Chicago Bulls. Cavs opening up as a 3.5-point road favorite with the over/under at 224.5. The Cavs coming into this matchup 22-14, 18-16-2 covering the spread. The Bulls 16-19, 17-17-1 covering the spread. Head to head, the Bulls are 6-4 in their last 10 games. Cleveland on a little 3-game losing streak here. Bulls on a 2-game winning streak. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in love with the Bulls, to be honest. Cleveland on a tough little couple-game losing streak here. I think they can bounce back against the Bulls. Give me Cavs -3.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Dallas Mavericks versus the San Antonio Spurs. Dallas opening up as a 7-point road favorite with the over/under at 220. Mavs coming into this matchup 20-16. 13-21-2 covering the spread. The Spurs 12-23, 15-20 covering the spread. Head to head, Dallas is 8-2. Mavs, they're on a 5-game winning streak here. They're playing very well. 6-1 against the Spurs, 9-2 on the road against the Spurs here. Yeah, Mavs looking really good. Luka playing amazing. Give me Mavs -7 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Knicks versus the Houston Rockets. Knicks opening up as a 5.5-point road favorite with the over/under at 226. Knicks coming into this matchup 18-18, 18-16-2 covering the spread. The Rockets 10-25, 15-17-3 covering the spread. Head to head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 games. Jalen Brunson is questionable. Be sure to check his status. Knicks, they're on a 5-game losing streak. Houston, 1-7 in their last 8 games right now. They've been struggling even worse. Knicks are 5-1 covering against the Rockets, 5-0 against Houston. Yeah, I think if Jalen Brunson plays here, I'm going to take the Knicks -5.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Pistons versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota opening up as a 7.5-point home favorite with the over/under at 231.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 9-29, 16, 19, and 3 covering the spread. Minnesota 16 and 20, 14 and 22 covering the spread. Head to head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 games. Detroit 2 and 8 in their last 10. Minnesota, they're on a 5-game losing streak here, but Detroit 0 and 5 against Minnesota, 0 and 5 covering against Minnesota, and Rudy Gobert is questionable, so be sure to check his status. But I think it's a good spot for Minnesota against this Detroit team. I'll take the Timberwolves minus 7.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis opening up as a 6-point home favorite with the over-under at 232.5. Pelicans coming into this matchup 23 and 12, 19 and 16 covering the spread. Memphis 21 and 13, 16, 16 and 2 covering the spread. Head to head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 games. Don't see any injuries here. Pelicans are coming off a nice Philly win. They're on a 5-game winning streak. If for some reason they do rest Zion or McCollum or whatever, I'll probably lean with Memphis here. Yeah, as long as Zion and McCollum are playing, I'm going to take Pelicans plus 6. But if they're out, we'll take Grizzlies in this matchup. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sixers opening up as a 4.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 231.5. Sixers coming into this matchup 20 and 14 covering the spread. The Thunder 15 and 20, 21 and 14 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Philly is 6 and 4. Philly on a little 2-game losing streak. OKC coming off a Charlotte loss. Philly 5 and 0 against OKC. 7 and 3 covering in their last 10 here. Coming off a back-to-back. As long as they don't rest Harden or Embiid here, give me Sixers minus 4.5 and money line on the road. In the last matchup, we get the Miami Heat versus the Utah Jazz. Jazz opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 225. Heat coming into this matchup 18 and 18, 12, 22 and 2 covering the spread. The Jazz 19 and 19, 21 and 17 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Miami is 7 and 3. Heat coming off a Denver loss. Jazz coming off a little 3-game losing streak here. Miami is 8 and 3 against Utah. 4 and 1 on the road. Yeah, don't see really any injuries for the Heat, which is good here. And I think I'm going to take Heat plus 3.5 on the road in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.